Yesterday, my truck engine light came on, and I'm gonna put this thing up to the scanner to see what it is. And usually when my engine light comes on, the thermostat cap always, there's something wrong with it. Usually the engine is fine, it's just the cap to the thermostat. So stay continued, we'll see what it is here in a minute. So it's near the brake. Okay. Is it like right up underneath the emergency brake, or? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I'm... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay. So turn the fuel pump on and don't start the truck. It says, 1 moment. Okay. Okay. Well, it says, manifold, absolute pressure, baro sensor, high input. P0108. That's the code. Yeah. That's all it's saying. Okay. Map sensor. Oh. Okay. Alright. It's just a sensor. That's good. Yeah. Alright. So now I'm going to unplug it. And I've been told it'll go off. Okay. Thank you for helping.
Okay, that's the sound that you do. That's the sound that you do for CROWNVIC. Depending on what track you got. Don't get it confused with this. Similar for sure.
Hey, welcome to Attack Adventures today. Yeah, it's off. It's off. I just pulled it backwards as far as it'll go. Now I can pull it off of the actual valve. This rubber hose. think. That's a hard line, so I got to take it loose from here too.
Need to come where I'm at?
No, I don't think so. That thing's so long behind the hose. Try to walk it off the back of it. Yeah, I don't know. I think taking this off right here was helping me now. I'm going to try to push this little tab on top of the clip. Might have been a good idea to unplug the battery cable. We'll see. Now the actual part is right here.
Let's see what the new one looks like.
So I think I can take this thing and rock it up and towards me, and it'll come off. That's what it is. Got this little plastic deal in the middle, two element plug. Let's get two wires on the element there. I think one of them, when it gets power, it warms up. They were telling me. It's the element hot so it can operate. And I didn't get the hose off, which is not a problem. All I gotta do is just roll everything to me. There you go. There's some food right there if you get it. Like that. It's moving so slow I can't catch him either.
Should see the dust come off that in the camera.
That's why they say about 75,000. I guess it gets a little oily in there. So as long as I simulate what that looks like, I'm going to put the new one on. Go right back in there.
Is that too much light on? I was seeing what that does in the camera. Which button to push to turn this off for a minute? One side could kill you, and the other side can give you light. So.
You got to make sure that you stick this this O-ring. It wasn't ready to go. The O-ring goes back on this oily part. It was just sitting here on this side. So this is how it was. Just gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there, push it in down low, and then hopefully it'll thread in. Catch it.
Hey, so which button do you push to turn this off? This?
You need it on.
I know, but I want to show them, because I showed them that I could get killed or I could have light. So
first thing, if you detect a threat, there's a little button in the back. You say, oh, threat.
yeah.
Now this button.
Which one? This one?
That big baby button. Yeah.
I thought it was to push the other button, the slide. No, there's that.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't know what that other one is. Go up. Push down on it and up.
Okay.
Not that one.
Do it again. I didn't get it on the thing. Okay, no, slide it up.
Yeah. It's impossible to shock
Back.
yourself, they say. Which I believe that.
Well,
I believe it's impossible. There you go. It's impossible to shock yourself.
So I turn the back off?
Yeah, turn it off. Because that's disarming it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start down. Start a little lower and then just put it on and feed it on. And I don't feel any oil on the back of that port. It's pretty clean. So all that oil is laying in just inside the valve cover. And this helps vent some of the gas buildups, like from the burning gases and stuff. I used to have to replace it a lot on a V8 that I had. I had an old one here, and I'd replace it pretty often. Well, now that thing's broke loose, I can hook this pipe back up and then just go in there and turn this and thread it in. I think, without. So taking it off is going to be harder than putting it on. I think I can go ahead and line that up, stick this into the cover, and just pop it on. Sometimes on video they make it look easier than what it is. This is actually easy so far. If it goes in, it's easy. and it went in. It may not, I don't think it's going to turn off my code, but like I said, I think I've mentioned it before if you watched my other videos. The way I typically do stuff, like with you start with general stuff that they recommend changing. If you know you leave one thing off, well, that's why they said to do it. You know, change it, because they know it's going to fail. And I can't remember how this works. There it is. Okay, this went on. All right, let's start it up. Something like you can come around.
Turn this off.
Just pull it back. An engine code's not going to go off just because you change one thing, but it might run better. As my book starts flying around.
Yeah, it didn't go off, but
Well, let's talk about what the problem is. So that was that, but I'll show you on the camera.
oh,
And the flashlight too. Now I got camera,
no.
but if you look right here, see this metal line? I'm blocking you. The metal line, this, right here where this flashlight is, that is your, that is the, it's combined with the EGR, but it's the part that I need to change out, and that's going to be on the next video. This EGR is two different things combined, and I can't remember what that is, but it's actually the map sensor. There's a probe that goes in there and it reads that pressure inside of this EGR. It's high, and the only other thing that I could do would be with that would be to replace the intake manifold gasket if I'm getting a vacuum, and inspect all those hoses, which could take a lot of time, and we don't have parts to take off and put on like that. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, again, that was the positive control valve, and recommended if you got one of these Fords or whatever car you got, just get one of these books, and the recommended maintenance pages are in the first couple of few pages. You got your general maintenance, like little things like your rear end oil, that sort of thing will tell you, when to change the antifreeze and everything. But like this video, if you got any comments, please drop us a suggestion, or if you think you know what the that P0108 would be for the Ford. Like I said, I'm going with the EGR. I don't know what it costs. I think it's double than what the PCV was, but I got to go in here and change my intake gas. I'm going to do my valve covers on a future video. Got to take half the engine apart and drain the coolant. That's all. I understand some people don't want to tear the truck apart. It's extensive. It's not for the beginner, that's for sure. But if you do it, just make sure you mark stuff. You don't label it.
Or take pictures from your phone or something. That helps.
We do that too, don't we?
Yeah.
We got a whole portfolio.
Right.
That way you don't try to put the the coil on backwards.
Yeah.
Like I might have. But thanks for joining us, and go attack today. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.